Okay, good morning. Today is May 7th, 2020, and we're going to continue with our English 1 class. So I want you to have your book, and we are in Unit 4. We finished 4A. You read 4B on page 35, which is about different transportations. This is about bicycle, the bikes. And your homework was to write about the different types of transportation in your city. For example, bus, taxis, cars, motorcycles, bicycles. Okay, so today we're gonna continue with exercise 4C with unit 4C, which basically talks about adjectives and questions. Okay, so the first activity that we have here is about adjectives. Okay, adjectives, ya sabemos, adjectives modify or give a characteristic about a noun. Ok, nosotros ya hemos estudiado, yo sé, los adjetivos en clases anteriores. Ok, so here we have some adjectives like quiet, clean, hot, fast, unfriendly. So in number 1, we have dirty, number 2, cold, number 3, friendly, number 4, noisy, and number 5, slow. Okay, so what you have to do here is match with the opposite. Okay, match with the opposites. For example, dirty. You see, he's dirty. Okay, está sucio. What is the opposite of dirty? Clean. Clean. So dirty, the opposite is clean. Cold, what is the opposite of cold? Hot. Very good. Hot. So cold, and then the opposite is hot. Friendly. What would be the opposite? Lo escriben acá. Noisy. Cuando hace mucho ruido, what is the opposite? Quiet. And slow. Cuando va muy lento, slow. What is the opposite? Fast. Very good. Okay, so you complete the opposites. Okay. On page 116, you have more adjectives, okay, to practice. You know you have the vocabulary practice. So we're going to go to page 116, como siempre hacemos, ¿verdad? Para ver un poquito más de vocabulario. Y ese es el que tienen aquí, okay? So adjectives, listen and repeat. We have cold, hot, clean, dirty, fast, slow, friendly, unfriendly. This is the opposite, right? Friendly, unfriendly. Nice, horrible. Nice, horrible. Large, small. Large is similar to big. Okay, so we have large, grande, small. Long, short. Long, short. Noisy, hace mucho ruido, noisy, algo ruidoso, and quiet, quiet. Okay, so as always, you complete the exercise. Okay, you complete the text using the adjectives in the box. So vamos a comenzar y ustedes lo continúan. Hi, I'm Matt. I am a student in Seattle, Washington. I always get up at 8:30 and I have a tea for breakfast. A tea for breakfast. ¿Cómo estará el té? Noisy, cold, quiet, hot, short, friendly, dirty, or large. Okay, y así lo completamos. And then you continue all the way to number 8. Okay, so you finish this exercise and then we go back to page 36. Okay, we go back to page 36 here. ¿Ok? Y aquí tienen un ejemplo de cuál es la posición de los adjectives. ¿Cuál es la posición de los adjectives? ¿Ok? So we have a cold country. ¿Ven? Adjective va antes de el noun. ¿Ok? A large building in your country. Un edificio. So a large building. Not small. A large building. A noisy job. A long river. A fast animal. ¿Ya ven? So el adjective va antes. ¿Ok? Antes de la persona, el animal o la cosa que estamos describiendo. Look. A hot drink. A quiet place in your city or town. Okay? So that is about adjectives. Now, we're going to read this text called A Dirty Job. Okay? So read the text quickly and answer the questions. What is Tess's job? Does she like her job? Does she like her job? What time does she start work? What time does she start work? Where does she live? Where does she live? Where? ¿Dónde? Right? Where does she live? Okay, so the reading is A Dirty Job. So listen, please listen and look at the text. A dirty job. Tess Mitchell is a garbage collector. Garbage, basura. Collector, ya ven el carrito acá. So Tess Mitchell is a garbage collector. It's dirty work and she gets up very early. Early. Okay, super temprano. But she loves her job. What time do you start work? Esta es una entrevista con ella, okay? Ella recoge basura. So, what time do you start work? I start work at 5 in the morning. I get up at 4:15 a.m. and have breakfast. Then I leave for work. Do you work? I work in South Chicago. The landfill isn't far from my house. Do you do on a typical day? I drive the truck to about 800 houses every day from Monday through Friday. That's a lot of trash. Do you like the job? Because the people are friendly and I work outside. Sometimes it's very cold early in the morning, but when the weather is nice, I love it. Do you finish work? I finish at 1:30 p.m. I am a mom, so the hours are great. I get home at 2, take a shower, and then I go to my children's school to pick them up. Do you relax when you're not at work? I play soccer with a women's soccer team, and we practice on Tuesday and Thursday evenings. On the weekend, I get up late. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿qué ven de extraño aquí con estas preguntas? Las tenemos que completar, right? We have to complete the questions. This one is finished, okay? So, what time do you start work? Ahora acá, do you work? ¿Qué falta acá? Falta una WH word, okay? So, as you have it here on the next page, complete the questions in the text with the question words on the box. How do you say them in your language? Why? What is why in Spanish? Why? ¿Por qué? Where? Where? ¿Dónde? When? ¿Cuándo? What? ¿Qué? How? ¿Cómo? Okay? So, with these 5, you complete these 5 questions. ¿Y cómo van a saber cuál es la respuesta? Pues leyendo ¿cómo van a saber qué WH word van a usar? Pues leyendo la respuesta. Por ejemplo, acá, I work in South Chicago. Entonces, ¿qué es la respuesta? Un lugar. Entonces, ¿cuál WH word utilizo yo para preguntar qué lugar o dónde? Where. Exacto. So, yo lo voy a escribir acá. Where do you work? Where do you work? Okay. So these are simple present WH questions. Okay. Simple present WH questions where we have question word, which are WH, las que yo le llamo WH words, right? Where, what, how, when, what time, why, who. Esta es la estructura de una WH question. Vamos a tener question word, do or does, que es nuestro auxiliary verb. Es nuestro auxiliary verb. Y luego el subject, la persona y el verbo. Right? Y luego pues si hay algo que complementa la oración. Entonces, question word. Por ejemplo, yo quiero saber a qué hora es o a qué hora mi mamá se baña. ¿Ok? So, ¿a qué hora? ¿Cuál de estos voy a utilizar? What time, right? So, voy a escribir what time y luego voy a escribir do or does. Bueno, eso va a depender de la subject, right? A veces vamos a usar do, a veces does. Si es he, she, or it, recuerdan, right? If it's he, she, or it, I'm gonna use does. ¿Ok? Para todo lo demás yo voy a usar do. So, my mother, is it he, she, or it? It's she, right? So, what time does my mother, y luego, ¿cuál es el verbo de tomar un baño? Take a shower. Okay, so yo tengo WH word, auxiliary verb, subject, and verb. Okay, verb and complement and question mark. Solo al final. Al inicio no hay question mark in English. Okay, so what time does my mother take a shower? Yo quiero saber, for example, here. Because the people are friendly. Because. ¿Qué significa because? Porque. Entonces, si estoy dando una explicación, yo voy a usar why. Exactly. I'm gonna use why. Si quiero preguntar por qué. So, why. Y yo voy a hablar acá de Elena. So, why. Si es Elena acá, yo uso do or does. Does, right? Because Elena is like she. So, why does Elena eat bananas? No tiene mucho sentido la pregunta, ¿verdad? Pero, or why does Elena drinks coffee or plays soccer? Okay, so we have the same structure. WH word, auxiliary verb, subject, which is the person, and the verb and complement, and question mark. Okay, question mark solo al final, no hay question mark al inicio. Okay, so that is the structure of simple present WH questions. Okay, question word, auxiliary, subject, main, verb. And on page 99, as always, you have more examples or an extra activity. Okay, here, this one is the one you finish, right? Esto ya lo hicieron. So here, simple present WH question. De nuevo, what do you have for breakfast? Okay, el resto de la pregunta, you see? So you read this and you complete the exercises. Lo mismo acá. Miren, exercise number 1. Does your brother do? He's a taxi driver. ¿Qué hace tu hermano? ¿Qué hace tu hermano? ¿Qué? ¿Cuál significaba qué? How many? What time? When? Where? Or why? What? Okay, so you're right. What does your brother do? Number 2, I usually play on the weekends. What? She works at the hospital. Un lugar. Entonces, si es un lugar, where? Where does your sister work? Y tenemos la misma estructura. Miren. WH word, do or does, subject, verb. Okay? So we go back. And casi el último ejercicio que tenemos acá, you're gonna order the words. Okay? You have how many do children? Pregunta. Entonces vamos a ordenar acá. ¿Qué iría primero aquí? ¿Qué es lo primero que va según la estructura? WH word. What is the WH word here in number 1? How many? Entonces sería how many. Estoy haciéndolo acá por no escribir en el libro. How many. ¿Cuántos? ¿Cuántos qué? How many children? Ok, aquí va a haber un complemento extra. How many children? So we have WH word. And then we have the person. Do. How many children do you have? Okay. So we have how many children. This will be WH word. Do or does. The person and the verb. Okay, we have the same structure. So number 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have to order the words to complete the question. And you see, question mark at the end. Okay, muchos de ustedes olvidan escribir question mark, pero es importante. Okay. Y luego estas son las respuestas de estas preguntas. Entonces aquí al ladito le escribimos cuál de nosotros pensamos que es la respuesta. Por ejemplo, de la number 1, how many children do you have? ¿Cuál creen ustedes que es la respuesta? In the afternoons and evenings. 2. He's a taxi driver. 7:30, or we often go to the park. 2, right? How many children do you have? 2. So that's letter B. So in number 1, aquí escribimos how many children do you have? Como yo lo escribí acá. How many children do you have? Y aquí al ladito le escribimos letter B. Okay? Letter B. So, la idea es que ustedes completen estos ejercicios así en su libro. O si no tienen libro, pues utilizan el PDF que yo les compartí y van escribiendo las respuestas en sus cuadernos. Y la evidencia que me van a subir de esta clase va a ser únicamente esta. Okay? So you write 10 questions for an interview. Una entrevista. So write 10 questions for an interview with an actor or singer that you like. Okay? Entonces, en su tarea, esto es lo único que van a subir a la plataforma, ¿ok? Me van a escribir interview, ¿ok? Y acá arriba le pueden escribir homework, page 37, ¿ok? So, interview number 1. ¿Qué pregunta le van a hacer a un actor o a una actriz? Y acá le escriben el nombre de la persona. Por ejemplo, in this case, interview. I'm gonna interview, let's say, who? Jennifer Lopez, okay? My interview is gonna be to Jennifer Lopez, okay? So he's the actress, and question number 1 would be, where do you go, where do you like to like this. Where do you like to go shopping? Where do you like to go shopping? And I'm gonna write here 1 possible answer. Okay, one possible answer. I like to go to Macy's. For example, Macy's is a store, una tienda famosa. So I like to go to Macy's. That is one possible answer. Then number 2. 1, 2. And you continue all the way to number 10. Okay? So 10 different questions usando siempre estas mismas estructuras. Okay? So that will be your homework for this class.